collectors and action figure fans? It's the one and only Off the Bottom is coming to you with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the support of my patron Adam, we're going to be taking a look at an oldie. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers G1 reissue of ASTROTRAIN. Now, I believe here, at least in North America, the reissues are exclusive to Walmart stores. I saw ASTROTRAIN and I also saw Soundwave, but I already have a Soundwave. I know I already have a G1 ASTROTRAIN, but it's actually in a different color scheme based on, I want to say, his Diaclone colors. This is a little bit more how the Transformer version of him looked. But I love it. You got the retro packaging with the nice animation sort of thing of ASTROTRAIN in his robot mode and his train mode. You got that open window that shows him in his space shuttle mode. Come around to the side. You got product shots of him right there. Come to the other side and you got more product shots. I love the Transformers logo. I mean, evil Decepticon, absolutely gorgeous. Come around the back. Got that gorgeous, absolutely iconic art with the Autobots fighting the Decepticons. And you can see some really cool ones like with tracks actually being red. Got a little bit of a read up right up here. You also have that in French. And then you have a read up for ASTROTRAIN right down here. If you do want to read it, go ahead and pause it. You can read it right now. And then, of course, you have the very iconic tech spec sort of thing over here. They'll probably include a little red decoder that you can put over there. And, I mean, you can totally see the lines and everything and see what his strength is, what his intelligence is, all that kind of stuff. But the little red decoder, which I'll bring out, allows you to kind of see that a little bit easier. But for the packaging on this guy, I also like how they got this little piece right here where you can see that there's, like, dotted lines where you could cut that out. That's really cool. And, of course, you got those dotted lines around there where you can clip and save those. But for the packaging on this guy, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. Alright, so here we have the G1 reissue, I guess, or whatever they're calling it. G1 ASTROTRAIN opened up and out of its packaging. Now, starting off first, he does come with stickers. You gotta put these on him. It completes the look. I did not put this Decepticon sticker on there because it's supposed to go right there, which is meant to be a way of showing it off in his actual robot mode, but I feel like the ones that are here are sufficient to see he's a Decepticon, so I didn't put that on there. But really nice stickers. As you can see, you got that chromish sort of feel. If you are putting these on, be careful. The best way to do it is with a pair of tweezers, and even at that, it's a little bit difficult to get them straight. Yeah, use some sturdy hands. You also do get his instruction sheet, which is nice because, like, this actually is a kind of full-on color sort of thing. I mean, I really like that. Simple instructions, nothing overly spectacular about them, but it does show where to put the stickers on him. Now, in the beginning portion of the video, I talked about getting that little decoder thing so that you can read this a little bit better. You don't actually get one. That was weird. I don't know why they didn't include it. We're getting a bunch of them now with some of the modern figures, so I guess you could use that, but I don't know why they didn't include it. It's strange. But the other accessory that you get is his cannon. It is huge. It looks weird when he's holding it. I'll show that off here in a bit, but you got a nice purple color. Now, one of the ways that you can tell this one from that original 80s version is that the purple on here is actually a little bit darker. The other one is a slightly lighter purple color, but it's still really nice nonetheless. You can see some really nice sculpted in detail throughout there as well. There's nowhere that you can really store this in vehicle mode. We're spoiled. It happens. Now, way back several years, 6 years ago, something like that, I reviewed the black and white version of this guy. It was a reissue of him meant to homage how he looked in the Diaclone line. And in that video, I talked about how I don't have a Transformers G1 version of him and how I would like to get one at some point in time. Well, fast forward till now, and here he finally is. It took a while to do, but this is it. Now, this was part of a fan voted thing, if memory serves, about what the next reissue was going to be, and this is what won. I think the other one is Blaster. That's coming out eventually, I believe, but we also got Soundwave. Basically, a lot of the reissued figures that we get pretty much all the time, we constantly keep getting. That would be nice if they did some other ones, but whatever. But as you can see, this is done up in a more G1 toy style look for him. The biggest difference would be, like I said, the purple color, which does look really nice. The stickers look really good. Like I said, you got that chrome look, which looks really sharp. This does a really great job. Now, again, I've talked about triple changers many times on this channel, and one thing I always say is there's usually one mode that suffers, and this is probably the weakest of them, but it still is really damn good looking. I mean, all things considered, when you look at a lot of the new modern technology, there's, like, look at the recent Siege, or Earthrise, whatever you want to call it, ASTROTRAIN. His shuttle mode looks like it's incomplete. This one actually looks really good. I mean, yeah, you got a slightly different color thing, where you got like the white here for the body section here, and then you got a black section up here. It's not terrible, but it's pretty cool. You do have some die-cast pieces. This piece here, the black section, is all die-cast. You get a real good feel for it when you get him in his train mode. You'll get a good, when I say feel, you have that cold touch technique that you'll definitely feel it. You got the very nice rub symbol right here. Get that going, rub that going, and there you go. You can see that he's officially a Decepticreep. But all in all, nice. The only thing that I have a problem with is this tends to like splitting apart. Like it's a little bit loose there. I mean, I'll live with it. To transform it, you're gonna pop these pieces up just like that. This kind of gets a little bit stuck there. I don't know why that does. Then you kind of rotate that around, and then you want to shift it forward a little bit so that you have the clearance to tuck it all the way down. Then bring it in, give that a nice little push, locking those pieces right back down. Take this section, you want to slide this down and collapse that right there. Get that as far down as you can. There we are, something along those lines. Then take this, tab that down, fold these in, and then you rotate this on the side around. Fold this piece out. Really stiff on these joints other than that one. And then this side right here. And boom. There you have him in his train mode. Again, this is probably the stronger of his two alt modes. Again, you got the die-cast piece up here. Really very, very nice. You got this middle bit right here. That's also die-cast. Rest is plastic, but great molded in detail throughout it. This came to the Hasbro people through a Micro Man line. I don't remember. It was not their original design, so that's why this is turned out pretty good. He rolls. I mean, even with the space shuttle mode, I mean, I didn't show that very well, but let's pretend he's back in the shuttle mode. It rolls right there too. So I mean, they got some good rolling on this guy. This is, like I said, the stronger of the two modes though. Even the colors work a little bit better. With the purple, you don't have so much white there, but the purple with the black really stands out nice. Again, you got stickers here, like right here in the front for his little light thing, but really super cool. Transforming into his robot mode, we're going to open these all the way, fold these bits out, and then take this, detach this. This is going to hinge and just kind of sit there along the back. Fold these down, collapse that in, collapse it in. And then you're going to want to split these legs and bring these down. You got a little notch that it kind of soft ratchets into, and then you want to pull these bits out here along the side. Now, personal preference wise, a lot of times people will take this, shift this up, and open this. That kind of completes this look a little bit more. When you put it up real high, it kind of blocks things, but that's why I didn't put that Decepticon logo there, because this is going to cover it. I feel like that's a little bit cleaner to leave it down like that, but then when you have that, you don't have the Decepticon logo, but you do have the big giant Decepticon logos there. And Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, personal preference, right? You can display your toy how you want to. That's the fun thing about your own stuff. So there's him. You can have him hold his ridiculously massive cannon here. I mean, this is insane. I know that I talked about this in the original video that I did, but I always wish that these would extend down because his arms are kind of dinky. But there he is. I mean, it's a G1 ASTROTRAIN. I mean, like I said, I love that original one that I got, that homage, that Diaclone original figure, because I love space shuttles and stuff, and that really did a good job of looking like it. This, I mean, it's what I would prefer. Size-wise, let's do a comparison. Here is a Siege Deluxe figure, so you get kind of an idea of how big this guy is, or small, to be totally honest. But I absolutely love this guy. It is a bit of my childhood. It is fun. It's exciting. It is one of the original triple changers to come from Transformers. We had, obviously, him. We had one. I feel like that's not completely straight, and that's gonna bug me. But we had him. We also had Blitzwing. That would be nice to get a G1 toy color of him. We have got some other reissues that don't really match that color, but who knows, they might give that to us at some point in time in the future. I do really wish, though, that they would, give us more G1 reissues. We get the same ones, it seems, all the time. And while I do appreciate that, I wish we could get some other ones. Now, I know a lot are not possible because the molds have been destroyed or whatever, but I feel like the original figures exist in the world. You could very easily get them and recast them. So I feel like that's kind of a cop-out of sorts to say that they can't do a particular figure. I mean, I don't know. With today's modern technology and like 3D printing and all that stuff, I don't see why you couldn't do it. But it is what it is. So, like I said, this ASTROTRAIN, at least I believe here in North America, is exclusive to Walmart stores. And I do know that he has been in retail for a little while. It took a long time, for whatever reason, for it to show up here in my local area, but I finally got him. I'm super excited. This is a great one to add to your collection, whether you're a new collector or an old one. This is definitely one that I would add. So all that being said, if you are looking for this guy, good luck and happy hunting. But beyond that, that's about it. Once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, do one really quick thing for me, and that's just to simply hit that thumbs up button. That one very small gesture really does go a long way towards helping me out, and I would really appreciate it. Also, again, I want to send a huge shout out to my patron Adam, who through his direct support helped to make this review possible. And if you would like information on how you can help support my channel by becoming a patron, feel free to check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/optibotimus. And finally, remember, the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.